So today we are here with the finale of the Washington Wizards franchise. You guys showed great support throughout the first 3 episodes, and I'm excited to finish things off on a very good note. We are going to do multiple seasons today. Unfortunately, the like goal wasn't hit in episode 3, but I still want to give this series its final send-off, and then you can let me know in the comments which team I should do a franchise series with next. So to recap the last episode, we lost Bilal Coulibaly in free agency. I did not think he was worth a max extension, and he signed elsewhere, so we're still banking on the internal development of this team going forward. We're hopefully developing Ace Bailey enough to be the number 1 on a championship team. Alex Sarr could be a number 2. Jalen Duren could be a number 3. But we'll have to see if that's going to pan out, because at the end of this year, we are going to have some free agents. Now, Jalen Duren is locked up, but Kuzma, who we did bring back, kind of a reunion this offseason as a wing player for us, he's a free agent. Same with Sarr, Monk, Kispert, Bob Carrington, Keyshawn George, Johnny Broom, a lot of free agents. And here are some of the other auto-generated guys we have drafted along the way. Maxwell Morgan was the 28th pick in the 2026 draft. Gustavo Alberto was the 14th pick in the 26th draft. We did take Lyle Miles with the 40th pick in the 2027 draft. Stephen Thomas, 51st. Kyle Force, 37th. And Frederick Wright was also 47th. So, yeah, I'm excited for this team. Last year, we ended up losing in round number 1, but hopefully we can carry that momentum even without Bilal Coulibaly, and we can be good this year. So, this is going to be the rotation. We're going to rely a lot on Bailey, Sarr, and Duren, and hopefully that big 3 can carry us to the playoffs going forward. We're going to start off this season. Jalen Duren's fully healthy. We're not going to make a trade, and we are going to beat the Pelicans 126-112. Ace Bailey with 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists, off to a great start. Jordan Poole, 17 points here. And oh yeah, we did re-sign Jordan Poole to a 3-year extension. It does feel a little redundant that we have Monk and Poole, so I do expect one of them to get traded this season. We do start off the NBA Cup with a win. I don't know why it's the second game of the year, but that's fine, as we end up beating the Raptors 140-136. What a game from Jordan Poole. What a game from Ace Bailey. Jalen Duren at 16 and 15. And then we blow out the Denver Nuggets 158-110. Jordan Poole with 29 points. Keyshawn George with 21. Ace Bailey is kind of blossoming into a star. I know it's just 3 games throughout the season, but he has been fantastic for us this year, as we're 3-0 to start off the 2028 season. We are 4-0 going into our second NBA Cup game, and we beat the Cavs by 1 point. So we are 5-0 to start off the season. Keyshawn George with 17 points. Jalen Duren, 16 and 17. Alex Sarr did not shoot the ball well. 33% from the field, 30% from 3. But hey, a win is a win. Here we are trying to beat the Seattle Supersonics. They would be handing us our first L of the season. This is the first year of the Supersonics. They do have Stewart here for 3. I don't know who that is, but they do have Fred VanVleet on their team, I see. I think they also have Obi Toppin as well. So there are some notable names in Seattle. Let's just see if Alex Sarr could go right at Obi Toppin inside. This should be a favorable matchup for Sarr, and he's going to get fouled and get to the line. Oh, they also have Josh Giddey running the show too, and Josh Giddey does very good in the simulation, especially when he's a top scoring option. Oh, they have OG Anunoby as well, so the Knicks got out of that contract. So this is a good Sonics team that, honestly, we should definitely respect here. It's not like they're a really bad expansion team, as we are going to play great defense right here. No way that goes in right. Yeah, Stewart misses that. Bub with the rebound. We have a chance to cut this 6-point lead to something a little bit lower here. Let's just see if Sarr can attack. Oh, they got Jonathan Isaac in. All right, so, I mean, Isaac is a great defender, so I don't think I'm going to be able to work that out. That's not Tyson Chandler, but their big man's last name is Chandler, which is kind of sick. Alex Sarr picks up his 7th rebound right there. Our defense has been very good. Let's go to Ace Bailey here. Can he get to the rim? Yes, he can with ease. He is so good for us. It's a 4-point game. I think just moving on from Bilal Coulibaly, even more shots opening up for Ace Bailey. Keyshawn George is a better shooter than Bilal, and our front court isn't the greatest with its floor spacing, so that honestly can open up the floor a little bit more for Ace Bailey, as Stewart is finally get a hit of 3. He was due. We're gonna try to get a high screen here from Alex Sarr and Ace Bailey. Let's see if we can get to the rim with Ace. Find Sarr inside. Can we get this over Isaac? And we are not going to be able to. That could be it. I mean, it's a 7-point game. Still plenty of time left, but we need to stop right here. Isaac is guarded by Keyshawn George, so he has the height advantage. He's going to kick it over to Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey's going to go right at Jalen Duren. No good, and thankfully, we do pick up the rebound. We got to go quickly, so I'm not going to settle for a play here. Bub get to the rim, and Bub can use his speed to get to the rim. He's got 16 points. It's a 5-point game. Josh Giddey going right at Bob Carrington. We could not get a block there from Ace Bailey. We kind of needed that. Josh Giddey has 28 points against us. I don't know if I'm more embarrassed for, I don't know, Bob Carrington or just our defensive guards right now, because that is not good whatsoever. I guess we'll try for a high screen and roll. We're going to just see if Ace can take over this game. He's going to pull up for 3. Bang! Ace Bailey knocks down the 3. He's got 21 points here. It's a 4-point game. We are still alive, but we need to have a good defensive possession right now. Let's see if we can hold off Josh Giddey. They're going to try to get it to Stewart, it looks like. Keyshawn George is right there, and Stewart's going to miss that. That is massive. 4-point game. We kind of have to push the ball a little bit quickly. Sard, get downhill. I don't love that. I don't love that. I hate that. I panicked last second. I tried passing it. Only thing that we can work out here is if OG decides not to waste time. That's a foul, really? All right, I need this 3-pointer from Ace, even though we get no separation right here. All right, Ace, you're going to have to take over. Oh, my God. I didn't even get a 3-point shot right there. He is going to hit that. Phenomenal shot from Ace Bailey, but it's still a 4-point game. So the Supersonics handed us our first L. We beat Dallas. We lose to Cleveland. We are still undefeated in the NBA Cup. Something we won last season, or excuse me. Yeah, was it last? It was last season we won the NBA Cup. Jalen Duren had 38-11 in this game. Ace Bailey had 22-11. We have a road game here, another NBA Cup game against the Knicks, and it's looking like we could advance to the NBA Cup semifinals. I don't know though, because why are there so many cup games? This is so broken. So I actually don't even know what's been in the cup and what's going to actually count, because 2K, like, the NBA Cup gets so messed up after the first couple of years, which is a shame. I mean, we haven't lost any of these NBA Cup games yet. We're actually, like, undefeated in them, so maybe we're going to be fine no matter what. I don't know. So just taking a look here at the player stats through the first decent amount of games this year, 12-ish games. Ace is averaging 19, Duren 18, Jordan Poole, a very efficient 16.5, which I'll take. A breakout season from Bub Carrington, which I will also take. And then there's Alex Sarr, who I just need to be more efficient. I still have no idea what cup games matter, what don't, but it's fine either way. We do have technically 4 cup games this week. Detroit, Boston, Orlando, and Memphis. And we did beat Detroit, Boston, and Orlando. Can we top it off? No, we technically lose our first cup game to a Minnesota team, or excuse me, a Memphis team that has Karl-Anthony Towns. We were technically 9-1 in cup games. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, they got Karl-Anthony Towns and John Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr. over there in Memphis. Looks like they signed Cat. Don't tell me they signed him for the minimum, and that's how they were able to get him. $14 million for Cat on a 1-year deal. All right, I mean, I guess at this point in his career, maybe he is 32 years old. Though we just played the Las Vegas Vipers. We ended up winning 115-106. Ace Bailey had 27 points in this game. We are 20-4 to start off the season. So yeah, we're not really missing Bilal too much, I guess, because yeah, we are one of the best teams in the league. I wanted to see how Bilal was doing in Miami, where he signed. Okay, he's averaging 20 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. The efficiency is fine. It's not the best, but it's by far from the worst. 36 from 3 is definitely encouraging for Bilal, which is going to hurt, especially if he wins like most improved player this season. I mean, we are 20-4 with the 3rd best point differential in the Eastern Conference. Unfortunate injury here. Kyle Kuzma is going to be out 2 to 4 weeks with a pulled lower back muscle, which is fine. I mean, he was the 9th man in the rotation, so I don't think we're losing out on somebody too notable. So we're going to get Maxwell Morgan in the rotation for sure. We are 29-6. I was going to simulate here until the end of the calendar year. Vince Williams for Jonathan Isaac. We could see that trade go through. We saw Zach LaVine get traded from Chicago to Las Vegas. I'm not trading Bub Carrington right now. He's been too good for us this year. So if we take a look here at the standings through the first 36 games, we are still the 1 seed in the East with an 11-point differential. We've been a relatively healthy team, which is nice. Ace Bailey's averaging 19 points, 8.7 rebounds, 5 assists, so a career high in points and rebounds. The efficiency is looking really good for Ace as the #1 option. Jalen Duren has been phenomenal for us. He has lived up to the expectations. Maybe the 26th season was not as exciting, but the last 2 years he has blossomed into one of the best big men in the league and is worth every penny of that contract. Bub Carrington is so good for us. Now, my theory is, do I want to make Bub a shooting guard? He's 6'5", he can shoot the ball really well, he can be a great off-ball player, he's a good defender. Do I think he can be an elite playmaking point guard? Maybe, but I wonder if we hit the trade market trying to go for a point guard that could be a little bit better as an initiator and can set guys up. Bub could be a great shooting guard, and I think I'd feel a little bit better about paying him a decent amount of money. Sarr's been good, 2.1 blocks. Like, he's an elite defender. The offense hasn't really taken the step I would have liked it to. Jordan Poole's been a very good 6-man for us. Keyshawn George, though, he's been a really good kind of wing. Him and Bub in the backcourt have been great. He's averaging 6 assists. Whoa. Do I think about just making Keyshawn George my starting point guard? That would be kind of an interesting switch up. Corey Kispert, obviously, he's been a great veteran. The younger guys are kind of pulling ahead, but he's still been elite shooter for us. There's Kyle Kuzma, who's been fine inside the 3-point arc. Malik Monk's been good as well. That $14 million could definitely be used for a trade at the deadline because we have Maxwell Morgan in the wings. Johnny Broom, hasn't really been the best backup center, but it could definitely be worse. All right, so we are here on February 1st. We're about to be at the 2028 trade deadline. I just got this interesting offer from the Kings. Jeremy Shohen would be kind of intriguing as like a backup point guard, but I don't want to give up Jordan Poole in a first round pick. So we are 36-17 right now. We are the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're behind the Milwaukee Bucks and the Charlotte Hornets, who are very good with Nick Smith, LaMelo, Hunter, Isaiah Jackson they've added. Yeah, it's a really good team. Who's actually the best team in the Western Conference? It is the Sacramento Kings. So it's interesting that they're trying to make a move right now. I wanted to see if I have any first round picks this year. Now, I don't own my first round pick, okay. But I do own, or no, I do own a swap best with Philadelphia. What are the odds Philly is bad this year? Philly, oh my God, they're 15-36. So we have that pick that could have some good value at the deadline. I'm thinking about packaging Kyle Kuzma and Malik Monk because I think they're definitely replaceable off the bench. And Kuzma is making $16 million. Monk is making $14 million. I could trade for a $30 million guy theoretically. Now, I don't know if I really want that and lock that money up long term when I got to pay Sarr, George, and Carrington in the offseason. But I'm definitely intrigued by the idea, and I'm really intrigued about Keyshawn George as a point guard, as a 6'8 point guard that's an elite 3-point shooter. And he looks like a really good playmaker. And then I would bump Bub to the 2, which I'm definitely interested in that idea 100%. And I think I'm going to make this trade with the Chicago Bulls. They moved off from Zach LaVine. I think they're trying to shed cap right now. And Jalen Smith having $52 million guaranteed over the next 3 years, you could say is a bad contract, but he's having a good 3-point shooting year. He is a big upgrade over Johnny Broome as our backup big man. And God forbid there's an injury to Sarr or an injury to Jalen Duren, he's able to step right in and be a serviceable big man for the playoffs. And I'm getting Patrick Williams here, who's an elite 3-point shooter, a really good defender, and I think we can develop him long-term. I mean, $18 million this year and next year, that is affordable for us. So we're going to be sending off expiring deals like Monk and Kuzma in a second in this deal, which is fine with me. We could be a little bit over the cap after we re-sign Sarr, George, and Carrington, after we're paying these guys and we're paying Jalen Duren, but I think we can eat into that money a little bit going forward, and they could still be trade candidates down the line. So we are going to make that trade with the Chicago Bulls, who are around 500 right now, and I think they could still make the playoffs and probably dig deeper into like Kobe White, Keegan Murray, come on, Mulanch, all these guys that they are building around, I think, going forward. A new face of Chicago Bulls basketball. So let's see this updated rotation, and it's going to be a 9-man rotation right now in case any injuries. We're going to play the backcourt a ton. We're going to just play the whole starting 5 a ton, and I'm going to make Keyshawn George a point guard. Yeah, we're going to experiment with that. Bub is going to be the 2, and then the bench is Jordan Poole, Patrick Williams, Corey Kispert, and Jalen Smith. So we have a point guard, we have some wings that could shoot and defend, and then we have a good big man off the bench. So yeah, if I do move the positions, let's see if, I mean, I'm sure Keyshawn George is going to go down in overall, but let's see. So if I made Bub a shooting guard, it looks like it didn't really change too much. And if I make, where's Keyshawn George? If I make Keyshawn George a point guard, I mean, I don't really know. He may go down a little bit to a 79. All right. I mean, I don't love that, but I do want to see if we can develop him there towards the end of the year. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with Keyshawn George as a point guard. He's a good playmaker. First game with the new roster, too. Let's see what ends up happening. It's against Boston, so this is a notable team to go up against. And we won by 31 points against a good team in Boston. Ace at 27. Keyshawn George had 19, 7, and 7. Wow, I did not expect Keyshawn George to potentially be my franchise point guard, but there's a chance that's going to happen. Let's beat Philly. Let's get that better pick. And then, yeah, we are going to advance past this 2028 trade deadline. We beat Philly, which is great. Jalen Duren has a minor injury. It's fine now because I can get Jalen Smith in there. All right, so we are going to ink up Bub Carrington to a new extension right now. It's going to start at $27.25 million, and it's going to go up every year for the next 4 years. So, yeah, we're going to have Bub under control going forward, which makes me excited. We could re-sign Kispert, but I'm probably just going to pick up his team option. For some reason, Bub was eligible to re-sign, but not George or Alex Sarr. Didn't really make too much sense. In the final game of the year, Bub Carrington broke his toe, and I believe he's unable to play for the start of the playoffs, which is kind of brutal. As Luka Doncic ends up winning MVP here, averaging 25, 9, and 10. JJ Shaw ends up winning Rookie of the Year. He was the #1 overall pick out of Iowa State. Going to be a very good point guard in the long term for the Lakers. Hugo Gonzalez, the wing, drafted 8th overall back in 2025 by the Pelicans, is your 6th man of the year, it looks like, for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Wemby's your depoy. Jalen Stewart, so that was the guy ripping threes against us. Wins most improved. Okay, better to see him then seeing Bilal Coulibaly in front of our faces. Paolo, Clutch Player of the Year in Sacramento. Charles Lee in Charlotte gets Coach of the Year. Executive of the Year would be Nicholas Babcock, which I guess would be their new GM Peterson right now. And yeah, Luke obviously won MVP like we saw. Here's All-NBA first team. No surprises right there. Second team, yeah, that's a surprise. Josh Giddey running the show in Seattle ends up getting it. You have Dylan Harper in Utah. Boom. Ace Bailey in Washington in year number 3 with his former Rutgers teammate in Dylan Harper getting that award. There's Wemby and Cade Cunningham. Nolan Traore and Liam McNeely. Kaman is on here. LaMelo and Trae Young, who's now in Phoenix on All-NBA third team. So yeah, Sarr, you could say he was disappointing offensively, in which he was, like 42 from the field, 30 from 3, 68 from the line is very disappointing for him. But he was a top 5 defender in the sport this year, and he could eventually win a Defensive Player of the Year award as Chet Holmgren is in Milwaukee. Okay, that doesn't really make a lot of sense either. Here were the all-rookie teams, and we finished the season as the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. We're going to be going up against Boston, Chicago, or the loser of the Memphis. It's just funny seeing Memphis in the East, obviously, because we had some expansion teams. So it's going to be the we're actually going to be taking on, the Memphis Grizzlies. It was the winner of this game. So that actually may be kind of a tough matchup for us. Desmond Bane, Karl-Anthony Towns, Zach Edey with Triple J off the bench, Savonimir VC, Rocco Zikarsky, Jay Will. They have a lot of big men off the bench. Donnie Freeman. We did beat them in the NBA Cup Championship a couple of years ago, and we did finish with 55 wins this season, which would mark the most amount of wins the Washington Wizards have had in franchise history, or at least dating back to 05, excuse me, not in franchise history, which is phenomenal. We're becoming a top tier team here in the NBA, and I'm really excited to see how we can perform in the playoffs. Like I said, though, Bub Carrington is going to be out for at least the start of it, which is going to, I don't know if that's going to mean we're going to throw in Jordan Poole into the starting 5. We're going to definitely figure it out. Maybe we play big and we have George and Bailey in the backcourt. We get Patrick Williams there. That could be a possibility as well. So yeah, Bub Carrington, unfortunately, can't play. Like I said, we're going to get Maxwell Morgan as the 9th man in the rotation. He's going to get about 12 minutes a night. We're going to go about 16 to Jalen Smith. Let's do about 24 to Patrick Williams, 25 to Jordan Poole, which means Corey Kispert is now going to be the starting shooting guard. I think I'm going to go a little bit less to Keyshawn George. I'm going to go, I think, 33 to Sarr. I'm going to go 38 to Bailey and 35 to Jalen Duren. So yeah, like I said, we're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies in round number 1. I'm nervous against this Memphis team. I definitely am. It was unfortunate we did not win a playoff series last year, so I'd like to get our first playoff series victory here in the Washington Wizards franchise. Very competitive game number 1 here at home. I would hate to lose game 1 at home. I would. We're tied 110 apiece with 4.5 to go. So Ace Bailey's going to get to the rim right here. We went down by 2. We tied it up 112 apiece. I am so nervous right now. I don't know if there's a way we could try to exploit the Zach Edey, Karl-Anthony Towns front court. I mean, I'd love to get Zach Edey on the perimeter, but I don't really have... Oh, guys, I could space the floor. In the front court, that is the luckiest miss ever. Desmond Bane just missed a pretty wide open 3. Okay, we have Jalen Duren. Oh, no, I thought he was guarded by Desmond Bane. Okay, I mean, we could try to get it to Cat on the post here, or try to go right at Cat. Come on, Duren. Show him that you're one of the best big men in basketball. There we go. I thought that was going to be an and 1, but Jalen Duren is going to miss the first free throw, unfortunately. So, yeah, I guess that was a good foul by Karl-Anthony Towns, especially if he goes 0 for 2. But, oh my God, he does go 0 for 2. That is brutal, Jalen Duren. You need to make your free throws right now. John Morant is open. I jumped. That's on me. Why would I think John Morant's going to pull up right there? We're down by 2. So Jordan Poole's getting a screen here. He's going to pull up. That is his shot. He is going to make it, thank God. Big shot there for Jordan Poole, who's got 11 and 10 in this game. It looks like Keyshawn George did foul out. All right, so we'll see. Can Jordan Poole take us to the promised land? He has beaten John Morant in the playoffs before, back in 2022 with the Warriors. Ja, though, hits a massive 3, gives Memphis a 3-point lead. We're going to get a screen here from Jalen Duren. Let's see if we can get to the rim. Oh, okay, we have Zach Edey guarded. Oh, wow, I don't love this. Kick that out to Sarr. Sarr, please hit this mid-range jumper. Thank you. Nice find there from Jordan Poole, who just picked up assist number 11. It's a 1-point game. I know this is just game 1, but I am nervous because I do think this Memphis team can beat us. And if they beat us in game 1 while we're home, I will be very upset. Edey's not taking that 3, so you could drop back a little bit, Jalen Duren. All right, you can help out with Desmond Bane. We're good, we're good. All right, get back, get back, get back. Okay, well, that's on me. Oh, my God, Jalen Duren. Oh, my God, let's go. He gets a sick block. He gets the ball back, but the Twin Towers inside, Alex Sarr and Jalen Duren, man, the recovery, the shot blocking, the rim protecting, they are unreal. Can we get Jordan Poole open on the screen? Yes, we can. Jordan Poole for 3. Give me that. Bang! Jordan Poole from downtown. gives us a 2-point lead. Wow, they're really running Jackson Jr., Edie, and Cat all out there. So Ace Bailey's guarding Cat. Cat is really the small forward right now. All right, I'm nervous here. John Morant guarded by Jordan Poole. We're holding our own right there. We're holding our own. Ja to the rim. He's going to finish that. We're all tied up at 119. Corey Kispert gets open. That's the most reliable three-point shooter on the team. And he knocks down that three, man. Brian Keith is in his bag right now calling these plays. We're up by 3 with 97 seconds left, but we got to play some defense. Sorry, you're going to have to help out defensively. No, Jalen Duren, you are a beast. He picks that ball off. We have numbers. Kick it to Ace Bailey. Ace, get to the rim. Right at Desmond Bane, find Sar inside. Sar, please finish. Please finish. Oh, I hate you so much. Okay, let's recover. All right, we only have 9 seconds on the shot clock. Let's go. Pick and roll. Ace Bailey, Jalen Duren. Ace, get downhill to the rim. Can he finish inside? Yes, he can. Ace Bailey's got 40. I haven't even recognized that. 40, 10, and 6 in game 1 for Ace Bailey. The playoff rising season is here. The breakout playoff campaign is here. I am so nervous. Can we get Corey Kispert open right here? Desmond Bane decides not to jump. Kick that back out to Jordan Poole. All right, we got 40 seconds left. This is a big possession right here. Can Jordan Poole ice in the veins? He's going to pull up. Jordan Poole, no good, and we can't get the rebound. All right, so it is still a one-possession game. 31 seconds left. Cat is driving down. All right, good transition defense by us. Obviously, Edie not being able to shoot helps out a ton. So Duren can drop back a little bit. Ja, right at, oh my God, the worst possible result. He gets an and one. Oh my God, he missed the free throw though. Wow. John Morant misses the free throw. I mean, lucky for Memphis, Jalen Duren is at the line, who is not a good free throw shooter, and he makes the first one. That did not look good. All right, John missing that was massive. Can Duren go 2 for 2 though? Huge, huge. No, he misses it, and Bailey could not get the tip out. Jalen Duren goes 1 for 3 in clutch free throws here in the fourth quarter. That just can't happen. Or excuse me, it was 1 of 4. So it's a 2-point game, 21 seconds left, no threes. I like Ace Bailey guarding John Morant, and as I say that, he gets right by him. Oh, he misses! He misses! I don't know if Ace Bailey got a hand on that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God, that's insane. Corey Kispert, great free throw shooter, makes the first one. Thank God. He can make this a 4-point game with 14 seconds left. Memphis does have a timeout, and he's going to go 2 for 2. Wow. John Morant's going to try to do something. He kicks it to Desmond Bane. They're wasting a lot of time right now. Desmond Bane takes a contested 3. He's going to miss that, and the Washington Wizards are going to take game 1. What a start to the playoffs. That was kind of insane as Ace Bailey dropped 40 points in that game. Unreal. I actually didn't know that you can revisit these regular season awards, which is kind of cool. So game number 2 here against Memphis. I'm fine with split. I mean, I don't want to split in Washington. I want to win both at home. So winning game 1 was so massive because game 2 looks like we're going to blow them out or at least convincingly win. If we don't, we were kind of flirting with the choke job there, but we ended up winning 144-130. Keyshawn George, man, breakout performance for him. 33, 7, and 10. Duren had 32 and 13. Ace had 28, 10, and 7 in 40 minutes. Let's go. All right, game number 3 here. Let's see what happens. Can we win the first one in Memphis, take a 3-0 lead, and then I'd feel confident we could win our first playoff series. It is a competitive one here. We are down by 5 with 9 minutes left. We are up by 2 with 6 minutes left. Down by 3 with 2 minutes left. Can we hold off? Down by 4. Oh, man, I am nervous right now. So we are down by 4 on the road here. Let's see what we can do. Can Keyshawn George, who has 7 assists, take over for this game? Let's see. Jalen Duren can't shoot threes, but he kind of can. Can he hit that one? He does! Let's go! He hits threes here and there, and he was wide open. So I said, let's take it. That is assist number 8 for Keyshawn George, who's an elite perimeter defender, and he can guard Ja. Yeah, man, I love the, I don't know, switch up of going Keyshawn George to the point guard. They're going to try to do a screen here with Ja. He's going to pull up. He had a lane to the rim, but he hits it anyway. 3-point game. Keyshawn George gets a good look for 3. Can we get another one? We can't. That was in and out. Man, they have so many big men right now because like Zvonimir Visic is huge. And they have like Zach Edey, Cat, Triple J, obviously. Ja getting to the rim. Sar, you're a top 5 defender in the league. What was that? All right, can Jalen Duren score over an inferior defender inside? Nope, he's going to get blocked there by Jay Will. Keyshawn George, man, he's got too much space right there. Come on, Keyshawn. Maybe I'm thinking you're a better 3-point shooter than you actually are. Sar's going to foul Bane. It might be done. So we ended up losing 138-131, unfortunately. Ja had a 37-point triple-double. All right, so we are up 2-1. That is fine. Can we just continue to go up 3-1? I'm fine with losing game number 3. We get off to a great start here in game number 4. Oh, yeah, let's go. We are up by 30. Let's go. We are going to be taking game 4 in Memphis. We blow them out. Keyshawn George with 25, Duren with 23 and 11, Patrick Williams with 17. He hits 5 threes, and we are up 3-1 against Memphis. Can we win game number 5? I hope so, and we could just get done with this series. That would make me feel very good. Third quarter, though, was not very good. Oh my God. We outscored them by 21 in the first quarter, and we blew that 20-point lead. It's looking good for us. We're holding our lead here, and we are actually going to have a phenomenal fourth quarter. Outscore them by 14. Ace with 28, Jordan Poole with 25, Duren with 21 and 15, and we win our first playoff series since the Bradley Beal, John Wall era. So damn, Milwaukee kind of had a disappointing end to the year. They were really good at one point, and they lost in round number 1. The 8-seeded Lakers beat the 1-seeded Kings. Portland beat Wemby. New Orleans beat Dallas. Brooklyn beat Orlando. So we're taking on the Brooklyn Nets, who are a good team, obviously. They are the 3 seed in the Eastern Conference. But on paper, they don't look phenomenal. Like Cam Thomas and Derek Whitehead has been an okay wing duo, more Cam Thomas than Derek Whitehead. JT Toppin looks fine. They still have Nick Claxton, who's a good big man. Capella, Drake Powell, who should probably start over Derek Whitehead off the bench. Do they have anybody that's banged up? Oh, yeah, Cooper Flagg is hurt. Okay, so we lost Bub Carrington. They lost Cooper Flagg. How long is Flagg out for? Damn, Jalen Brunson had a notable injury. Oh, wow, he's out for almost the whole playoff. 6 to 8 weeks. He broke his left arm. That is kind of crazy. We catch a break right there, avoiding Cooper Flagg. But they get off to a good start. The Nets do very well in the simulation. Does it make sense? Most of the time, no. But this is a team we should convincingly beat. Whoa, that was quick. 117, 111, 50 seconds left. Boom, we take game 1 at home. 119, 111. And to be honest with you, with Cooper Flagg hurt, we should convincingly beat this Nets team. And we are going to blow them out here in game number 2. The Nets could not score whatsoever in that third quarter. We win 143-104. Ace with 34. Keyshawn with 33. Game number 3, the first one at the Barclays Center. Let's see if we can beat them on the road, go up 3-0. This is must win for the Nets, as they are convincingly going to beat us, I think. Damn, that is kind of a disappointing performance. The first one in Brooklyn. Ace goes 5 of 21. I don't think he plays that bad again. Cam has 46. Oh my God, that's insane. So yeah, the storylines would have been cool. Like Ace versus Cooper Flagg, as we are going to get Bub Carrington back for round number 2. But you know what? I don't know. Do I want to put Bub in the starting lineup? Like, this team is really working right now. Shout out to Maxwell Morgan, who has been really good for us in the playoffs. But unfortunately, I think we are going to remove him from the rotation. Patrick Williams' minutes are going to go down a little bit. Same with Jalen Smith. Corey Kispert could get like 20 minutes. Bub, we're going to ease into things. He's only going to get like 26 minutes right now. Let's see how we perform. And if we lose like 2 in a row to Brooklyn, I don't know if I'll bench Bub, just because like if the vibes are off and maybe the flow of the game. But it'll just be a storyline that I got to worry about, as we are going to, oh my God, lose by 1 point here in game number 3. It looks like Corey Kispert got hurt. Not good. And Corey Kispert sprained his right knee. Can he play through it? He cannot. All right, so that means Corey Kispert is done from the rotation. We are going to get Maxwell Morgan right back into it, just basically after missing 1 game. So I'm going to go like 13 minutes. We'll go 14. Now we'll go 15 to Morgan and Smith. And then we'll go 2 more to Bub Carrington. So the Nets win both at home after we won both at the Capital One Center or Arena. So yeah, huge game 5 here against a team that does not have their best player in Cooper Flagg, or second best player. We should beat them. We're up by 17 with 4.5 to go. And we are going to win game number 5. Can we win game number 6 in Brooklyn, though? Or are they going to force a game 7? What is that third quarter? What is that third quarter, man? That just doesn't make any sense. We're down by 2, 3.5 to go. And then they just go on a little bit of a run, and it looks like we are going to be going to a game 7. Come on, Drake Powell drops 42 against us. Here we go. Game 7, round 2 of the 2028 playoffs. This would be so disappointing, losing to a Nets team that does not have Cooper Flagg. We get off to a great start, and then once again, we blow it in the third quarter. It is so frustrating how we can't close games out whatsoever. We're up by 8 with 3 minutes to go, though. We are 2.5 minutes away from making it to the conference finals. Please hold off. And thank God we are going to beat the Nets, an inferior team. They made a great run without Cooper Flagg. Patrick Williams dropped 24 points, and the Washington Wizards are in the conference finals against the Charlotte Hornets and you have the Lakers and the Rockets in the West. So first round was all Jalen Duren, Ace Bailey, and Keyshawn George. Round 2, it was a little bit closer with everybody, but Ace was still the number 1. I mean, Jalen Duren has been a star for us in the playoffs. And here we go. For the first time, we are probably not favorites to win this series. The Hornets have been the best team in the NBA. Are we able to beat them and steal game 1? I just want to take one game on the road in the first 2 in Charlotte. We're tied 103 apiece. We're down by 2 with 3 minutes left. All right, let's see if we can do it. Can we hold off? I just don't trust the CPU when I watch these games. Like, they just make worse shots than me, I think, most of the time. Nobody's going to get open here. Let's kick it out to Jordan Poole. That's not Micic guard. Actually, I don't even know who's guarding him right there. But Jordan Poole's going to get a good look for 3. That is no good. That was a risky shot by me, honestly. Also, Jordan Poole guarding LaMelo Ball. I don't love that. Patrick Williams guarding Brandon Miller. That is a fine matchup with me, but Brandon Miller had a really good look right there. Can Keyshawn George go right at LaMelo Ball inside? Yes, he can. He's got 20 points here in game number 1. Oh, Ace Bailey blocks Brandon Miller, but he kick it out to Nick Smith, who gets a great look for 3. And he's going to knock that down. That is brutal, man. Ace Bailey is flirting with a triple-double in game 1. He's got 18, 13, and 8. Let's see what Brian keeps trying to do. He's trying to do a reverse. Oh, there we go. Beautiful play right there. Duren gets open down low, and he's going to make that back to a 1-point game. Damn, Bub Carrington, 25 points, and him guarding Nick Smith is definitely a good matchup. Excuse me. Keyshawn George, though, cannot stay in front of LaMelo Ball. It's a 3-point game. Yeah, like I said, this is the first time that we are kind of the underdogs in a series. I don't love that. All right, let's go to Ace Bailey. Let's go to our number 1. Can he show up? I don't know what I'm doing. No, kick down in the corner. Come on, Keyshawn George. I need this so badly, please. Yes, let's go. That was a great play by us. It is a tie game, 111 apiece. Dude, LaMelo Ball is so saucy, and Isaiah Jackson posterizes Jalen Duren. All right, I have no idea what just happened. This is just chaos right now. Can Ace Bailey kick that over to Bub? Bub inside. Oh, I hate that. Oh my God, he got fouled. That is so lucky because Bub was surrounded by a lot of guys that were taller than him, so that was not really a great shot. He is a good free throw shooter. He's gonna knock down the first one. Oh man, 48 seconds left, and we have a tie game at 113 apiece. Here we go. Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Washington Wizards and Charlotte Hornets. This is why you get out of the bed in the morning. LaMelo Ball is so good. Oh my God, man. I can't stop him whatsoever. So I gotta score before the end of the shot clock here. So, oh man, we are wasting way too much time, I think. Ace Bailey, screw it. Let's see. The ball's on Ace Bailey. No good. Alex Sarr with a fantastic rebound. Keyshawn George gets a good look. He misses that. Ace Bailey over to Jalen Duren. Please, somebody hit a shot. Oh my God, man. Are you kidding me? And we don't even foul Isaiah Jackson. I mean, were those bad shots? Yes, they were. I thought Alex Sarr caught that and not Jalen Duren, unfortunately. So we got to foul LaMelo. That's the 3rd on Keyshawn George, and we're just praying that he's able to miss one. There is 16 seconds left. We do have a timeout, which we're probably going to use. Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, we're going to opt not to use it. Let's see if we can get a quick screen. There we go. That's what I needed. All right, that was perfect. Ace gets the quick 2. The last time I'm going to go for the quick 2. And yeah, let's see if we can foul. I was going to try to foul anybody else but LaMelo. And unfortunately, LaMelo, oh my God, let's go. He misses the second. Yes, I don't know if I jinxed that, but it's a 3-point game. 9 seconds left. We have a lot of good 3-point shooters on this team. So let's go to the 3-point lineup, which is going to, I guess, include, yeah, Jalen Smith, George, Bailey, Carrington. That is fine with me. Sarr and Duren go to the bench. I don't know who we're going to draw this play up for. I feel like it should be Bub. Let's see. Bub does not get a good look. We do have plenty of time, though. Can Bub get a good look? Bub does get a good look for a 3. Bub freaking Carrington! Bub Carrington, Mr. Carlton, knocks down a huge 3 to make it a tie game with 3 seconds to go. Oh, boy. Now, I should have got my defensive lineup out there, which is fine. Isaiah Jackson's not shooting the ball, so I'm going to double whoever gets it. Oh, God. Why? Don't do this to me! Come on! Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Keyshawn George has to take a wild 3. Come on, LaMelo Ball, it's the game winner against me. This is going to be a frustrating series. Damn, Bub Carrington's shot was like Marcus Page against Nova, and then LaMelo's was like Chris Jenkins. Nobody's ever going to remember Bub's shot. All right, so we are down 1-0. Let's see if we can end up beating Charlotte in game number 2. My goal is to split the first 2. So if we win game 2, I'm fine. But if we go down 2, I'll be a little bit upset. So this time we have a great third quarter. It's kind of a reverse of what happened against Brooklyn. We're up by 4. Please. Oh my God, and you guys choke it. All right, that is so frustrating because we could easily be up 2-0 going back to DC, but instead we're down 2-0, and this is must win. This is must win, and then it becomes a can't lose if we do lose this one. So let's see what happens here. We have a great third quarter, a good fourth quarter. We are going to win 118-107. It's just so frustrating that we dropped those first 2 games. Corey Kispert is going to be back for game number 4, so he's going to replace Maxwell Morgan in the rotation. So here we go, huge game 4 at home. Are we able to beat the Charlotte Hornets and advance here to a game number 5, all tied up at 2 apiece? Oh my god, every game has been close. This is insane. Our clutch offense just scares me. All right, we're all tied. 4 minutes to go. Oh my god, man. We are down by 2 with 2.5 left. Please win this game. I don't know why Patrick Williams was coming over screens, but he got a wide open look. I will take that. Oh my god, Brian Keefe. What a play call right there. 113, 111. They got some of their bench guys in too. I might have called Max Strus Misic before, which is an L on me. I apologize for that. But Patrick Williams guarding Strus. I like this matchup for us. Max Strus takes a terrible... Really? Really? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, we got Max Strus in the air. Patrick Williams should be able to get to the rim. He's gonna get fouled, which I didn't want because I kind of like their lineup out there. They had a bunch of their bench guys. So did we. Please hit these free throws. Patrick Williams knocks down the first. So we're going to get mostly everybody back in this game. That is a starter. He knocks down the second. And then, yeah, let's get Carrington. Even though I love the size of having Patrick Williams in as my shooting guard, I got to get Bub out there. I don't know if LaMelo fouled out, but Max Strus is currently their point guard, man. If we don't win this game, I'm going to be so upset. We're up by 2. A minute 20 left. They're trying to run a 3-point play for T-John Salon. He's going to take the 3. He's going to miss it. Sar picks up rebound number 8. Ace Bailey is 1 assist away from a triple-double. Let's see what we could do here. Can someone come up and help me? Let's set a screen. Alex Sar on T-John Salon. Ace is going to go strong to the rim. He's going to miss that, but Sar with a huge rebound. Let's go. Oh, we got his man in the air. Patrick Williams is getting guys to jump. Duran, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Okay, hit it over to Sar. Can Sar make some magic happen against Jonathan Isaac? 4, 3, 2. Sar with the right hand is no good, but he gets the rebound, and he's getting him in the air. Oh my god, man. Alex Sar with a clutch offensive rebound and put back. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Max Strus is wide open for 3. It's the last guy we need open, and he hits it. All right, 1-point game again. All right, let's see. Can we get Keyshawn George open right here? Do we get Max Strus to jump? He does not jump. Can Keyshawn George just go right at him? Damn it, man. Damn it. That was such a stupid shot. All right, they go inside to Max Strus. He's somehow... Oh, my God. He gets that all... Oh, please, please. Oh, my God. Okay, I don't know what's just going on right now. They get the rebound. Isaac did not decide to shoot that. Sar, stay in front of him. Good defense right here. Good defense, Sar. Please, please. 3. No way Salon hits this right. Oh, my God. You gotta be kidding me, man. What the hell? You honestly can't make this up. All right, I gotta force overtime. Ace, can you go right at him, please? Please, Ace 2. I need to get fouled or something. He doesn't get fouled. He hits it. Ace Bailey. Oh my God, keeps the season alive. I know we're only down 2-1, but man, if we lose that game, that would be incredible. Oh, that is so clutch. I can't believe Salon hit that. But we're going to overtime. And of course, we're down by 1 with 2 minutes to go. LaMelo fouls out, and we're struggling to beat this team. It's kind of embarrassing. Ace, go right at Salon again. Oh my God. Oh my God. That poster on Jonathan Isaac was not real. That was insane. 132-100. Oh, man, I'm nervous. I am nervous. Let's play good defense. Bub Carrington guarding DeAndre Hunter right now. I don't like that size matchup. There we go. Oh, how did I not get the steal? Why'd I jump? Why'd I jump? Isaac never takes those. Isaac inside. That's a wild shot. And we get the rebound. Let's go, Bub. And yeah, Ace got that triple-double. 25, 14, and 10. Let's do the high screen and roll again. T-John can't stay in front of him. Ace, go right to the rim again. He's going to miss that for sure, but he gets the rebound. Let's go. That's a new 14. All right, Bub's got 22 in this one. Let's see if Bub can cook a little bit. Bub gets inside. He gets that around Isaac. Bub freaking Carrington, man. The 2024 Wizards draft class has done wonders right now in the playoffs between Carrington, George, and Sar. We're up by 3 with a minute to go. Why is nobody guarding Max Strus? Oh my God, I had to sag off Hunter. He misses that though. George, Duran. Oh, okay. I did not like that. Well, Duran. Oh, they switched back. Okay, we're fine. 10 seconds on the shot clock here. The play is kind of broken. Oh, Ace is open. Ace, step back 3. Ace is open. Oh, he misses that. But Sar with the rebound. Duran in the corner. He's not a great 3-point. That was stupid. That was so stupid, man. I could have wasted so much time. See, if I had 5 out, it would be great. Like if Jalen Duran was like an elite 3-point shooter, like that'd be fantastic. Salon's gonna pull up right there. This guy just hits tough shots. He is actually not a real person. All right, Bub is, I was gonna say super clutch, but that would have been a jinx. All right, well, they are not gonna opt for a timeout, which is kind of crazy right now. Oh God, Ace Bailey guarding DeAndre Hunter, 2 seconds to, or 2-point game, 10 seconds to go. Can we get 1 stop, or we're heading to double overtime, or they're going to win this game? Is Hunter going for the 3? Hunter's going for the 3. What is he doing? Oh my God. If that went in, I would have lost my mind. We take game 4. All right, here we go. Game number 5 on the road in Charlotte. Thank God we won both of them in DC. But LaMelo, I don't even know. I think Brandon Miller might have fouled out in that game 4 too. So we're down by 11. Can we make a comeback? Down by 10. Doesn't look like. Yeah, this is like the biggest blowout. And it was still a 6-point game. We outscored them by 11 in the 4th. But the score was definitely, it felt closer than it actually was. So here we go. Backs against the wall. Game number 6 at home. This has been a long season number 4, man. I would love to end it off with a title, but we got to get there. We got to come back down 3-2. Oh, every game is close. We can't blow out this team. We're up by 6 with 4 minutes left. Don't choke this. I think we're going to a game 7. I think we're going to a game 7, boys. 133, 129. Let's freaking go. Here we go. Game 7 on the road. We have yet to beat Charlotte on the road. Every home team has won so far, and we get off to a horrible start. Horrible start. But we get it back there in the second. That's what I'm talking about. Great second quarter. We had a lead there, and then we blew it. All right, can we have a good fourth quarter? We're down by 9. Please. Down by 9. Down by 11. We can't score. We're getting out 11 points here. 12-point game. 10-point game. 8-point game. Come on. Oh my God. It's a 3-point game. What is going on? Please tell me we have the ball. We do not. That is fine. All right. So can we play some defense? I am so scared of Jordan Poole guarding LaMelo Ball. So I got to be here with Jalen Duren. He's going to miss that. But it's on me for getting away from Isaiah Jackson. And then it's going to be a Brandon Miller 3. He misses it. All right. We are so alive. We are so freaking alive. Please, Ace, get open here. Please, Duren Carrington set good screens. Yes. Ace 4-3. I need this. Ace Bailey. Tie freaking game. 29-10. Oh my God, some great screens were set. Brandon Miller is a solid defender, but yeah, I gotta help out here with Duren. LaMelo's gonna beat him every time. No way. You kidding me? I just need a 2. Let's go to Ace Bailey, who's the number 1 on this team. Sar, cut. Oh, I should have shot that. I should have shot that. Ace, please, another 3. Why'd I take that? Yeah, that was stupid. Oh, out on us. Oh, we got it back. Duren, inside on Isaiah Jackson, please. No. Oh my God, we got it back. Let's go. Let's go. Tie game in game 7. Oh my God. All right. I think we're going to overtime. No way he hits that. Let's go. Jalen Duren. That was so scary. This has been the most entertaining 7-game series I think I've ever been a part of in 2K. Oh, please. They score first. Damn it. All right. We're down by 1. 3 minutes left. We're down by 3. All right. I got to step in. Here we go. We have the ball. It is a 3-point game. 1:40 to go. I am so nervous. It looks like we're running a play for Bub, which should be easy enough to get him open. Never mind. That was just a terrible design. Bub, find Sar inside, cutting Sar. Please score that over T. John, come on. Damn it. I don't know. I thought Sar was going to get a poster right there. And I'm on the backs of Salon, which is not good. He's going to find Isaiah Jackson. We get the block. He's going to get it back, though, unfortunately. And Salon is wide open. Wow, he decided not to shoot that. He's open. Oh, Duren. Oh, my God, LaMelo for 3. Oh, you mother... All right, well, I have not contributed well in overtime. Come on, no, run the set to the other side. It's not really going to work out too much. Oh, my God, that was disgusting. Disgusting. I'm scared I need a 3, and I'm not getting a good look whatsoever. Bub, I need you to just cook here. Bub, for 3. It's such a bad shot. It's such a bad shot. What is this camera view? What is going on? What is going on? What is going... 2K, what are we doing? Oh my God, even if I'm watching. What is going on? All right, well, it's a 6-point game. I think we're cooked. 18 seconds left. I don't know what just happened there. 2K decided to glitch out. I don't even know where LaMelo Ball is. Give me that steal. No, unfortunately, we don't. LaMelo goes 2 for 2. We're cooked. We're cooked. Yeah, we're down by 8 with 16 seconds left. Jordan Poole's got to hit this 3. I don't even know if that was a 3. He actually does hit it. All right, it's a 5-point game. I mean, it's not impossible. And Nick Smith Jr. is going to miss the second, which is actually kind of clutch. All right, you got to push it. Keyshawn George, you got to be the one that hits this 3. Oh, jeez, I got to pull up right there. Keyshawn George way downtown, no good. Duren with the rebound. He gets mauled. No foul call. It doesn't even matter. We lose game 7 on the road in overtime. That sucks. It's a sad way to go out here in game 7 of the Eastern Conference Finals. It hurts, man. It hurts to see them celebrate right now. 137-131. Ace was so good. Jordan was so good. And the Washington Wizards have been eliminated. Alperen Şengün Western Conference Finals MVP. LaMelo in the East. And the Houston Rockets beat the Charlotte Hornets in 6. Amen Thompson is your finals MVP. Drew Holiday, Paul George, Dame, Middleton. So he couldn't win it with the Hornets, but he was in the finals. There goes Bradley Beal, Valanciunas, McCollum, KCP. A lot of notable names. Oh, Jalen Brunson retired at 31. The ankle injury was so severe, he had to retire. That's kind of insane. Also, when LeBron retired as well, it's kind of funny. I don't know if I'll see him again, but yeah, Bronny James also retires as well. Damian Lillard and Paul George head to the Hall of Fame. Wait, what? So LeBron doesn't go to the Hall of Fame, but I feel like LeBron retired earlier than this. I don't know. There goes Damian Lillard's jersey retirement. So maybe LeBron, yeah, because he would have gotten those jerseys retired. So I don't really know what's going on with 2K. So we do have that 76ers pick. Let's see if it gets me some luck here in the lottery and it ends up with the 4th overall pick. So it drops 2 spots, but hey, we were just in the Eastern Conference Finals, 1 game away from the NBA Finals, and yeah, I am basically going to get the 4th overall pick as the Pistons, our pick is going, where is it going? The Washington Wizards going to the Nets there at number 30. Brian Keefe is a free agent. I think he's done a great job with us, so I'm definitely going to be bringing him back, and we're going to bring him back on a 4-year deal. All right, so yeah, that 4th overall pick could be valuable. Oh my God, yeah, Mo Wembanyama. Wow, well, how do you say Wembanyama? Wembanyama looks like the top guy in this draft out of Oregon State. It's funny, same name as Wemby. There's Corey Howard, who also looks elite as a power forward, 7 foot tall out of Bama. Novak, center out of Lithuania. So yeah, one of these guys could eventually be like the Jalen Smith replacement. Ellis Butler looks pretty good as well. So I think I would be fine with any of those guys at the top. This actually looks like a pretty good draft class. Maybe Corey Howard is like the #1 guy. I mean, we have Alex Sarr. It would be funny, do we trade up for one, get this guy, and then we let go of Alex Sarr in free agency? But I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to trade the pick, but we'll see kind of what's available as Corey Howard from Bama ends up as the #1 pick. Ellis Butler goes #2. Damn, I kind of wanted him, but that's fine. And the Suns at 3 take Fabricio Ramirez out of Argentina. Okay, so we are up here with the 4th overall pick. Do we have any offers for this pick? Let's see. It doesn't look like we do, which is kind of interesting. So we could go after Mo Wembanyama. He looks pretty good. He's 7 foot tall. He's got a sick last name. So there's plenty of centers on the board. All right, I know this is kind of risky because the Nets are a good team. Could I trade down? Could I trade down from 4 to 11? And I'm going to try to get some of these Knicks 1st round picks now that Jalen Brunson has retired. And I'm going to look for this Jazz top 3 first. So I'd be going from 4 to 11. There's a guy I'm targeting that I think would be there. And I'd be able to get 2 future 1st round picks in this deal. They're going to say no. I don't know if I could throw in like a second. That gets it done. How close are we to doing this? Really? You wouldn't do that? I don't think it's really worth to trade down 7 spots for just 1 1st round pick. So, I mean, the only thing I'll do is give me your Nets pick in 2032. Would that change it at all? It looks like it will not, so we may have to pivot elsewhere. So I'm basically going to try to trade down from 4 to 7 and then ask for a future Cleveland 1st round pick from the Jazz. They're going to counter it. I do not want to throw in Jordan Poole. I don't really want to trade any players right now. So you know what? We may just have to make our selection. I mean, the guy I want is JJ Ware. I think he's going to be really good, but he's ranked so much lower here. I think it'd be kind of risky taking him at 4. But I don't really need a power or a center, so that's why I'm kind of I don't really want to take any of these top guys right now. My last trade offer is going to be to the Spurs for 10 and 2 future first, and they go from 10 to 4. They're going to say they want my Washington pick in 29. I don't really think that's worth it for us. I really don't. Could I throw in 3 seconds and that helps gets this done? They would want that swap best worst. I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I'm just so tempted on who I want to take here. I'm between Deion Davis, Mo Wembanyama, or that JJ Ware guy who I do like. So you know what? I'm going to take Deion Davis here. He's a little bit older, but he's more NBA ready. It might be a bust. I'm a little worried about that pick. Yeah, I think I'm going to hate that pick for years to come. I panicked. Tell me the JJ Ware guy. Yeah, he is 2 years younger and already 3 overalls higher. I should have just took him. I knew it. I knew it. All right, well, that's on me. I panicked. Maybe we trade Deion Davis now. We just get out of that. We could, honestly. So let's pick up all these team options. I'm not going to be cheap. I don't know why Corey Kispert is coming in for $0, so we're going to decline that and hopefully bring him back on a normal deal. We're going to offer everybody here the qualifying offer. So this free agency class is kind of cool at the top with Zion Williamson and Devin Booker. Most of these guys are restricted. I'm going to, that's a lot of money for Corey Kispert. I think I'm going to wait on Corey Kispert to see if that price goes down. I really don't want to pay that. As Alex Sarr is going to get a deal from the Supersonics, we are going to match that. Wow, that is a lot of money. 4 years, 171, but I have to match it. Welcome back, Alex Sarr. All right, so I'm going to get Corey Kispert back on a good deal. I'm going to offer Keyshawn George a 4-year deal too. He is very cool with making not that much money, so we're going to get in at a great price. Okay, well, not that price. That would have been, I think, a little bit too cheap. So 4-year deal, Keyshawn George, $15.75 million. Maybe it's because he went down to a point guard. And then I also wanted to see here, where did Zion end up? So he goes back to the Pelicans. Devin Booker goes to the Lakers. That's kind of crazy. And then we should get Corey Kispert back. 2 years, $31 million, 4 years, $70 million for George, and we will get Johnny Broome back on the qualifying offer. So yeah, we're gonna sign these guys. I don't know if I'm gonna move Deion Davis yet. Gustavo Alberto has some good trade value right now, so we could look to move him. He's up to an 80 overall. Maybe he does crack the rotation. I don't know. We have a lot of depth right now, which I think is good, and some cheap depth as well. I feel like we have a lot of good summer league talent as well, so let's see if we can make a run. Where are we at? There are so many teams here. There we are against the Houston Rockets. We went 1-2 in, I guess, pool play before the summer league finale starts. So let's see, are we able to beat the Houston Rockets? Technically on the road, we're all in Vegas, and we almost choked that away. We win 199. Gustavo Alberto had a good game. Like to see that. The Deion Davis pick, like I said, might haunt me for a little bit. So we're taking on the New York Knicks here. We are now 2-2 total in the summer league. Let's see if we're able to beat the Knicks and make a run. It would be kind of funny if Ace Bailey was still playing in these games. We had a good first half, not a good third quarter, but we're going to finish strong. We win 110-92. Stephen Thomas, not really on our team, but hey, Deion Davis had a nice bounce back game right there. And can we beat the Boston Celtics to advance to the semifinals of the summer league? You know, vibes are high here in DC. We brought everybody back. We added the 4th overall pick in this draft. We didn't really make any big trades. We are going to get blown out though here. We lost 115-87. It is fine. Maxwell Morgan had 10-4 in this one. So let's see who wins the summer league championship. It's going to go to the Sacramento Kings. So we do have to release 2 players before the season starts. We have 17 on the roster right now. Frederick Wright is going to be an easy one. Wow, Deion Davis there. Oh, no, we do have Stephen Thomas. Yeah, I am tripping. Kyle Forrest. Wow, Miles. I don't want to release Johnny Broom. I don't think really that would make a lot of sense. So it's going to be Thomas. I think it's going to be Thomas, sadly. All right, so we're going to take it easy throughout the regular season. We're going to go with a deep rotation. I just want to get some of these guys some experience this year. So the starting 5 is as you'd expect. These guys are going to get a ton more minutes come more meaningful games down the stretch. Then you have Poole, Williams, Kispert, Smith, Alberto, Maxwell Morgan, and Deion Davis off the bench. A 12-man unit. We can withstand injuries. We're 4-star balanced. I am very excited about this team this year in 2029. But unfortunately, we started off the year with an L. Okay, Jordan Poole, 3 of 11. We ended up blowing out the Golden State Warriors in our second game of the season, but we ended up losing by 3 to Charlotte, who's obviously a great team. And yeah, injuries are going to happen. Gustavo Alberto tore an elbow ligament, so he's going to be out 1 to 2 months. I don't think anybody is going to be new into the rotation. I think we just may go like 10 minutes to Davis, 10 minutes to Morgan, and then we're going to go probably 30 to George, 30 to Carrington, and 1 more to Jalen Duren. All right, so we ended up going 9-6 through our first 15 games. Ace Bailey's averaging 20 plus. Same with Jalen Duren. Alex Sarr off to like probably his best efficiency wise season of his career. Carrington is averaging 16-5. Keyshawn George is averaging 12-5. Great efficiency as well. And we're in a good spot. It was definitely going to be a little bit of an adjustment period with a deeper rotation. All right, so Jalen Duren suffers a strained left Achilles. You know, we're 14-13 right now, which not the best start to the year. Since he's 27, I would be intrigued on bringing back Patrick Williams to a 3-year extension, 18 plus per year. And we are going to get Patrick Williams back here in Washington. So at the trade deadline, we are 33-16. We've had notable injuries this year, but I think we are right up there with Charlotte and Brooklyn as the best teams in the Eastern Conference. It's kind of been like that for the last few years as well. Charlotte added Jalen Stewart in the offseason. Are you serious? How are they able to pull that off? $25 million, 1-year deal. I mean, that is a great pickup for them. Yeah, they are a very good team. They do have Johnny Furphy as the starting power forward. So we have the assets and the player depth to make a trade if we wanted to. I'm looking at like the financial situation of this team, and it is going to get kind of expensive quickly because there's an Ace Bailey max extension looming this offseason. We're paying Bub, Duren, Sarr a lot of money as well. Easily though, we can trade Jalen Smith's 1-year deal. Patrick Williams I still think will be tradable, and even Corey Kispert if we wanted to move on from him, or there's Jordan Poole. Deion Davis is making $13 million a year. Like that could get kind of expensive also. And I would like to open up more minutes for maybe Gustavo Alberto, who I think is kind of solid. But I think most of those decisions are going to come in the off season. I think Deion Davis could have like an Alberto track because Alberto was drafted a couple of years ago. It's taken him some time, but I think he's going to be a staple rotational piece for us going forward. He's probably going to be, I think, in the playoff rotation. Maxwell Morgan won't be. So there will be minutes opened up. Even we could probably remove Maxwell from the rotation right now and get like more guys involved, which is pretty much just giving more minutes to Sarr, Bailey, George, and Carrington, and that's going to be something we're going to ride with going forward because I really love our bench and we can withstand injuries. But like I said, it's going to get expensive pretty quickly, so there's probably a good chance I'm moving multiple of Smith, Morgan, maybe Deion Davis in the offseason, as well as Patrick Williams, maybe Corey Kispert too. And Luka goes back-to-back with MVPs. He actually may have multiple just back-to-back in this episode. That is his third MVP, one in 25, 28, and 29. So we won back in episode 1. Corey Howard is your rookie of the year. He was the #1 overall pick by the Las Vegas Vipers, and he looks very good. Mikey Williams, 6th man of the year in Golden State. Wemby Depoy, most improved goes to Todd Davis, the 2nd overall pick back in 2027. So I disagree with that a ton. Anthony Edwards, Clutch Player of the Year, and Charles Lee of Charlotte gets Coach of the Year again. There is Cooper Flagg on All-NBA first team, and he is healthy for the playoffs. There is second team with Ace Bailey, making it for the 2nd straight season. An elite shooting season for him. He could average 27 plus points if there were more shots to go around, and he could definitely do that in the playoffs. Alex Sarr, 2nd straight year as a top defender in this league, and he definitely had, I think, the best year of his career, which is great now that he's getting paid a ton of money. And we are going to be taking on the play-in tournament team here in round number 1, and it's going to be the New York Knicks in the post-Jalen Brunson era. So I tried trading for those picks from Brooklyn. They actually ended up all right. They have Jerome Webb III as their starting point guard. He was pretty horrible. And yeah, this was all created, or this roster, before the Julius Randle trade. So Dante DiVincenzo is still there. And yeah, I think this team still has the talent, the continuity, the chemistry to make another run. Jalen Duren is a top 5 center in the game, in my opinion. There's Ace Bailey at the top, Sarr, Carrington, George, who averaged 5.5 assists this season. Jordan Poole off the bench. We'll have Kispert, Williams, Smith, and I think Gustavo Alberto is going to get some minutes. I still want to map it out. Actually, I think I'm going to trim it down to a 9-man rotation. So it's going to go something like that as the bench unit. I got 12 more minutes here, so I would like to go 38 to Ace, 34 to the front court, 33 to Carrington and George. I got 4 more minutes to go, so I'm going to go 20. Honestly, 1 to Pat Will. Jordan Poole is going to be the 7th man. So here we go. Game 1 against the Knicks. We win. All right, good start to the playoffs. We blow them out by 41 points. Duren is 24 and 11. Ace with 20, 15, and 9. Game number 2 is going to go to the Washington Wizards. We win 112-106. That's what I'm talking about. Duren with 23 and 17. Bub with 26 points. Ace, I mean, he's facilitating 7.5 assists. Game number 3, first one at the Garden. We win 122-117. Mikal Bridges had 45, but Duren had 31 and 10 against Mark Williams. He has been a beast in the playoffs. He is the 2K Shaq. Game 4, Sarr suffers an injury. He can play through it. Same with Bub. We sweep them. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We had a 50-point third quarter. Jordan Poole had 34 points in 18 minutes. That is insane. Ace Bailey had a 29-point triple-double. George and Duren both had double-doubles. And the Nets also swept the Memphis Grizzlies. So the Charlotte Hornets advanced. They beat the Hawks in 5. Magic beat the Bucks in 7. So for the 2nd straight year, the Bucks lose in round number 1. The Lakers advanced to round 2. And for the 2nd straight year, an 8 seed in the West beats the 1 seed. And you have Houston and Golden State down there. So we're taking on the Nets. Last year, they didn't have Cooper Flagg. It's a scary team now. Game 1 is going to go to the Brooklyn Nets. Unfortunately, they blow us out by 32 points. Not great. Game number 2 is going to go to the Brooklyn Nets. They beat us both times in DC. That is not good whatsoever. But then we're going to heavily rely on the starting 5. I'm going to go 36 to Duren. Has Carrington been good? He has been in the playoffs. He's going to get 35. Keyshawn's not been good. I think we're going to lower his minutes. We're going to go 40 to Ace. I know he's dealing... Wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. How bad is his injury? Oh, no. What happened to Ace? Strained right knee, 1 to 2 weeks. I don't know if he could play through that. Oh, God, he can't. That is not good at all. That means Patrick Williams is going to start for us at the small forward spot. Last year... They didn't have Flagg this year. Probably not going to have Ace Bailey. Oh, that is not good whatsoever, man. Patrick Williams is going to start for us at the small forward spot. But we're screwed, I think. So here we go. Game number 3. Sarr's fully healthy. We lose game 3 by 3 points. Damn. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for us. We do not get swept, so we're perfectly in line for the gentleman's sweep. We ended up winning game number 4. Ace being hurt hurts a ton, and we do end up getting gentleman's swept. We lose 120-116 at home. Losing on our home floor sucks. Like 54 combined between the front court, 18 rebounds. But yeah, we just lost to the Brooklyn Nets. Maybe the Keyshawn George point guard experiment is not going the way I had hoped it would. That was a pretty poor playoff run from him. And you're going to have the Rockets and the Lakers in the conference finals. Same with the Nets and the Hornets. And for the 2nd straight year, you're going to have the Hornets and the Rockets in the NBA finals. And the Rockets, like last year, beat the Hornets. And Şengün wins finals MVP. I think it was Amen Thompson last year. So draft lottery time. Look at that Boston pick there at number 9. And we have Phoenix at 16. So we will have some picks to work with. We have our pick at 28. So we have 3 first-round picks, including 2 in the top 16. 1 in the top 10, which is great. Kings win the lottery, followed by Detroit and Miami. So Aaron O'Neal was the #1 overall pick, maybe the grandson of Shaq. 5'11" point guard out of Alabama goes #1. Detroit at #2 gets Lenny Edwards out of Wichita State. And we ended up at #8 selecting, #9, we took Kenny Morris, which I think is one of the better picks of the top 10. He is a 6'7" wing out of Penn State, 20 years old. We got him at #9. We got Sheldon Stockton, who I think is more of a small forward than a power forward. They're at 22, or excuse me, they're at 16. He's 22, and Burt Barrett at 28. So I drafted everybody. Jordan Poole, 15 million. At worst, it could be a trade option. Like I said, I do have to clear up some cap. So we're going to bring back everybody here, though. Ace Bailey and Johnny Broome are going to get the qualifying offers. We're probably going to move on from Kyle Forrest and Lyle Miles, at least at those prices. Even Johnny Broome could be let go. Yeah, we have to make some moves right now. So I'm going to be sending Jalen Smith to the Las Vegas Vipers for a 2030 Bulls first-round pick and a 2031 top 10 protected pick. Las Vegas is trying to maybe make a win-now move here, and they're going to give me, I guess some extra draft capital that they got in exchange for taking on Levine and a pick a couple years from now. And I really hate to do it because Jordan Poole has been nothing but consistent for us, but I'm going to have to trade him for Mitch Monroe and a 2032 first-round pick from the Knicks. He was the 21st pick back in 2026 out of Alaska Fairbanks, but I don't really have too much high hopes. He's been on multiple teams. I'm just getting a first-round pick for Jordan Poole, which is nice. And now I can offer Ace Bailey a lot of money. He's probably going to accept this. I would hope he does. Let's see. Ace Bailey comes here. 5 years, $241 million. We're going to get Johnny Broome probably back on a 1-year deal to be the backup center next year, $5.75 million. We do have $28 million in trade exceptions, which is nice. I'm also going to try to bring in a Dembona, I think, or Brandon Clark. Maybe Brandon Clark on a 1-year deal who could fight Johnny Broome for the backup center minutes. I'll probably go to Broome, but he's going to be just insurance in case somebody gets hurt. There we go. Player progression. Bailey's up. Duran's up. Everybody's kind of up here at the top. Gustavo Alberto is definitely going to have a bigger role for us this season. We do have to release some players before the season starts. Kind of looking at, I think we have to release 2 guys, which is kind of unfortunate. Burt Barrett, we just drafted in the first round. I think Mitch Monroe, he's already 24 years old. We still got a first-round pick for Jordan Poole. This is kind of tough because I don't really want to release Deion Davis. I don't want to release Sheldon Stockton, he was just the 16th overall pick. So I think it's actually going to be Brandon Clark, and then we can look for a backup center trade-wise or free agency-wise if Broome or Duran gets hurt. All right, so I don't think Kenny Morris is going to crack the rotation yet. It's going to be this bench unit right now with Gustavo Alberto being the 6th man. We're going to go 31 minutes to the front court, 33 to Ace Bailey, and we can go 30 to the backcourt. System proficiency is 4.5 stars under Brian Keefe. The continuity is there. Already an injury to start off the year, unfortunately. But hey, we did end up beating the Pacers 136-121, 54 combined between Carrington and Sarr. All right, so we just got off to a 14-1 start here at the beginning of what would be, I think this is year number 3, 4, 5, year number 6. We are 14-1. We're on a 13-game winning streak, which is kind of insane after losing our second game of the year to the Bucks. Maybe Jalen Duran is the top guy on this team, which is something I'm perfectly fine with because that was dating back to the year number 1 trade with Kyle Kuzma, and he has been nothing but a dog for us. So we are 39-12 here at the trade deadline. We are the 1st seed in the Eastern Conference. The Nets are still really good. The Hornets, though, they are falling off a little bit. They no longer have, I think, Brandon Miller. They traded him for Karl Anthony Towns. No longer have LaMelo Ball either. How is JJ Ware doing there? Probably, I think he's been fine. I mean, probably better than Deion Davis, though. But yeah, I'm glad to be at the top here of the East. I'm hoping this is our year. I like our starting lineup. I like our bench. I think it is possible that we can make a run and win it all. Hopefully the East is a little bit more open now that Charlotte is taking a step back. I don't know what happened to Sarr's shot, man. It's just not good right now. Keyshawn George, he's been such a good regular season player for us. I don't think I'm going to make any trades here at the deadline. Just looking at the contract extensions, nothing to go over. Let's hope that we can make another run, just, win 60-plus games. That's the goal, and hopefully dominate throughout the playoffs. As Dylan Harper, Ace Bailey's former college teammate in Utah, has kind of developed into being arguably the best point guard in the league. He wins MVP, steals it from Luka Doncic, who's won the last couple. Just points per game. Wow, shout out to Concanipple there over in Las Vegas, as Cade was your leading scorer, followed by Zion. Corey Howard in year number 2. Already kind of an elite player. Aaron O'Neal with the Kings, next great point guard there after De'Aaron Fox left kind of a little bit ago. Your Mikey Williams, 6th man of the year. Alex Sarr, wow, all right. Not a great offensive season, but a great defensive season. Takes Depoy from Wemby. Concanipple is your most improved, and Jules Harper, clutch player of the year over in Atlanta. A former number 1 overall pick back in 2026. A horrible rookie year, but he's been good since. And boom, Brian Keefe, coach of the year I feel good about the season. I do. I really do. Ace Bailey does not make a top 2 All-NBA team. As LaMelo Ball is now a Clipper, we do get Ace Bailey and All-NBA 13. Man, I had a chance to trade for BJ McCaw back on draft night when I took Deion Davis, but I opted not to. I mean, he never would have became that good behind Jalen Duren. And we are here as the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the Atlanta Hawks in round number 1 with Topic, Hunter Salas, RJ Barrett, Julius Harper, Onyeka Okongwu, and Jalen Johnson are still there. Same with Kobe Buffkin. There is Mo Wembanyama. But hopefully, this is our year. This is the most confident I have felt yet, and I'm not ending this series until we win a title. So this could be the last year. It could not be, depending on how we perform in the playoffs. We are fully healthy, ready to go. Maxwell Morgan will not be getting minutes. He really wasn't good for us this year. As much as I like Deion Davis, and he was good for us this season, he won't be getting minutes either. We're going to go 10 to Johnny Broome as the backup big man, 15 to Kispert, 20 to Alberto, 20 to Patrick Williams. Let's go 36 to Darren, 34 to Sarr, 39 to Bailey, 33 to Carrington, 33 to George. And if we lose round number 1 to the Hawks, I will kind of panic with this team and this core. We win game 1. We do lose game 2. All right, last year we swept the Knicks in round number 1, so not up to the the best start here. We do end up winning game number 3. Jalen Johnson had 28 points off the bench. Jalen Duren was fantastic. Game number 4 does go to the Washington Wizards, 153-110, and that is a statement game right there. That makes me think the series is over, and it is. We end up winning by 45 here in game 5. We get it done. We're going to be taking on the Indiana Pacers here in round number 2, the team that knocked us out of the playoffs back in year number 3. In round 1. And the leading scorers in round 1 were Duren, Bailey, George, Carrington, and Alex Sarr. So we're taking on the Pacers, who do have Halliburton and VJ Edgecombe, I think the best backcourt in the NBA. G.G. Jackson and Jaren Jackson, a couple former Grizzlies. They have Lawrence Jamison, who they developed, the 5th overall pick out of Georgia. Pretty good starting center. Nembhard, Rui, Josh Green, Isaac, Timmy Aldridge, and Carlton Holland off the bench. Game 1 goes to the Washington Wizards by 12. Bub, 29 points and 37 minutes. Boom. Game number 2. Can we win this one? Start off the series hot? Yes, we can. We end up winning by 10. Bub freaking Carrington, man. He is turning into a stud here in the playoffs. Game number 3 goes to the Washington Wizards. The front court getting it done. Wow. Let's go. Duren with 21-10. Game 4 goes to the Washington Wizards. 127-103. And we are in the conference finals. We are 8-1 in the playoffs. I would have loved a rubber match against the Nets, but we're taking on the Magic. And you have Dylan Harper in the Jazz. I guess he is a shooting guard, not a point guard, going up against the Houston Rockets in the conference finals. They're trying to three-peat. So, taking on Orlando. They do not have Paolo Banchero anymore. They do have Jabari Smith Jr. Funny enough, both those guys from the 2022 draft class. Ian Jackson and Anthony Black is their backcourt right now. Pavel Radha, he was a top pick, 4th overall back in 26. Having a terrible playoffs, but is still a good player. Franz is coming off the bench. Interesting decision, and they have Ron Holland as well. We win game number 1 against a Southeast Division opponent. And yeah, we haven't really talked a lot about the Orlando Magic, I feel like, as we... Oh my God, they're going to make me believe, man. They're going to make me think this is our year. We are dominating teams. Keyshawn George is playing well in the playoffs, something he didn't do last year. We are killing them, man. We are up 3-0. Don't blow a 3-0 lead and we're in the NBA Finals. We are in the NBA Finals. We sweep them. We just swept the conference finals, man. Here we are. We are going to be taking on, it looks like, the Utah Jazz, which is kind of fitting, man. Ace Bailey, former Rucker player, going up against Dylan Harper. Let's do this. We're going to have a new champion this season since the Rockets, I guess, dynasty is potentially over. The champions we've had in this series, Philly, Denver, San Antonio, and back-to-back Houston. But let's see, man. Can we beat the Utah Jazz? Noah Essengay and Walker Kessler's at front court. Do they have anybody hurt on this team? So, yeah, Taylor Hendricks is hurt. It does look like that Lauri Markkanen is no longer a Jazz. We win game 1, 136-134. We are 3 games away. Game number 2 goes to the Washington Wizards, 131-125. Dylan Harper, the MVP, had a 40-point triple-double. It was not enough. And we do lose game 3. All right, the series is far from over. They win game 4. It is a brand new series. Ace Bailey was phenomenal here. Game 4 goes to the Jazz. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. So just looking at these stats so far in the playoffs, we have 4 guys above 19. Sarr's been okay, but here in the finals, man, Ace Bailey, I mean, it's going to be his award if we're able to pull off this win. So, Game 5, back in DC. Every home team has won so far. We tied 32-32 after the first quarter. We outscored them in the second. We get outscored in the third. We're up by 10 right now. We're having a very strong fourth quarter. I think we're going to be okay. Up by 8 with 60 seconds, and we do end up winning by 6. Let's go. We are up 3-2. As much as I would love winning on our home floor, let's just get it done in Game 6. I do not... Oh, okay, we are. Wow. Wow. All right. Maybe not even going to sweat it, as the Washington Wizards, I think, are going to win the NBA Finals. And Ace Bailey, oh, of course, as I say this, he turns it over, but he's got a 21-point triple-double right now. Yeah, I think Ace Bailey, the guy we drafted back in year number 1 in the 2025 draft, is going to be a Finals MVP. Just add that to his resume as Noah Essengate goes backdoor, something he's very good at in real life. He's going to score that right there. Man, it feels good. It feels good because we kept a lot of this team and we developed a lot of it through the draft. Yeah, we made some big moves. Like we traded for Malik Monk. Obviously, we traded for Jalen Duren, who is one of our better players, as Bub is going to knock down that 3. Sar, George, Carrington, all drafted and developed. We kept Corey Kispert throughout all of this. We didn't trade him at all. We drafted and developed Ace Bailey. We never got rid of Gustavo Alberto. We drafted and developed him. Same with Maxwell Morgan. Deion Davis would have been in the next line of guys that we would develop. And same with Kenny Morris, who we took in the first round last year. I'm taking a wild 3 there with Alex Sar. I just feel so confident right now because I know I'm not blowing this lead. I mean, Jordan Poole was here for a ton, and then we ended up bringing him back, which I did not think I was going to do, but he was great. I think I could still win the finals with him, but you know what? I don't know. Maybe I make that move. Maybe he eats into some minutes and something like that. But yeah, a lot of drafting and developing with this rebuild, which made it fun. I think for the next rebuild team, I would be interested in not doing one of the worst teams in the league. I think like a team, I don't know, like Phoenix or the Clippers would be interesting, as Ace Bailey misses that. Oh, he gets rejected. Or a team that's in a weird spot. Like I think maybe a bad team that I'd be interested in doing would be the Chicago Bulls. I think the Chicago Bulls are in a tough spot right now. We would enter into a full rebuild with them, trade off everybody and be bad for a couple years, hopefully land some good draft picks and figure it out there. But yeah, let me know in the comments the next team we should do a franchise series with. And thank you guys for all the support throughout this Washington Wizards one. It was super fun, and I definitely felt like connected to this team. Definitely going to be doing a Wizards rebuild soon, maybe a little bit after this video comes out, like a couple videos, just because I have yet to do a Wizards full-on like 3, 4, 5 year rebuild. That will come as well. Probably going to get some new faces in here also, as the Jazz are going to miss that shot. Ace picks up rebound number 12. Keyshawn George even has 25 here in game number 6, as the Washington Wizards are going to get it done. They are going to win the NBA Finals in Utah, and for the first time in a while, the Washington Wizards are NBA champions. And yeah, there we go, holding up the NBA championship. I actually don't even know who that is. I don't know if I'm tripping. I wanted to say Broom, but it was definitely not Johnny Broom. So I'm not sure who that is holding up the title. But Alex Sar holding up the championship right now. It might have been Deion Davis for all I know. But yeah, Ace Bailey definitely deserving a Finals MVP. I mean, Bub was great. George was great. Sar, Duren, man, we had a legitimate starting 5 that we developed. A lot of OG. 3 out of the 5 were OG Wizards. And we traded for Duren, drafted Ace Bailey, and we got it done, man. What a performance from Keyshawn, Ace, Duren, Bub, and Sar, the starting 5 in game number 6. And yeah, Finals MVP, Ace Bailey, 26.5 points, 8.8 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 2.5 steals, 1.3 blocks. A like amazing playoff run by us. We ended up going 12-1 throughout the Eastern Conference side of things. We went up 2-0, lost the next 2, and then won the next 2 against Utah. And that is going to wrap it up for me. I hope you guys did enjoy the Washington Wizards franchise. If you did, I would really appreciate you dropping a thumbs up. Like I said, let me know in the comments next franchise team you'd like to see on the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.